I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles, located at 204 East McGalley Road in Muncie and on eBay as well. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit. Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Alex from Plus3 TCG, and I'm coming at y'all with another deck profile. This time we're going to be looking at Thunder Dragons, but it's Thunder Dragons with a twist. We're going to be looking at Dino Dragons, or Thunder Dino, whatever cool name you want to call them. It's Thunder Dragons and Dinos put together. Cool interactions with Double Evolution Pill and all of the Thunder Dragons. I think that is one of the coolest allures to this deck. It has cool aggressive pushes, and it's good in the mirror match. You can establish not overtext. You can establish an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and a double Colossus. It's usually game because they can't get over Colossus, they can't get over Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Just flip their Colossus and stuff down and good to go. So, profile. The best one, Dragon Roar. I call him Blue Boy. I nicknamed all of them. It's amazing because it has good interaction with the lure, good interactions with the pill. All the Thunder Dragons do. 3 dark, pretty self-explanatory there. You need to maximize on your dark ones so that you can banish them with the lure. And then they also, like I said, interact with the pill. Very cool. Only 2 Big Bird. Hawk isn't the greatest to open. Maybe in Pure it's good because you can like make plays with it, I guess. You have more stuff that you can just pitch. It's the Thunder Monster that sends Thunder Monsters from deck to grade. I can't remember its name right now. But you only play 2 of these because it doesn't interact with this version of the deck super well. 3 Armageddon Knight, great starter. If you already have the pill, you don't have to send Overtext. You can just send like the Blue Boy, and then you can continue your plays from there. And 3 Overraptor. This is either sending Qualis or Giant Rex. You just need the interaction with Giant Rex so that you can end on a really cool combo, which I will show at the end of the video. And yeah, 1 Giant Rex because it interacts with Dinos, obviously. And it's just really good because you can make Protodicus, this, and then go into Summon Source to make cool plays. Overtext Qualis, this card loves to be in my hand. So drawing 1 is terrible, and if you only play 1, then you're kind of fucked from there. And I think 2 is absolutely necessary. Only 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno because we're not playing pure Dino, so the likelihood of us opening up like Qualis in this turn 1 is really, really, really low. So we're only playing 2 because we only need 2. If they get rid of the first one, obviously you can make a second one. And if you make a second one, you should be, at that point, either in a bad situation or you're winning the game. For the spells, playing 3 Fossil Dig, 3 Gold Sark, amazing card. 1 Foolish Burial to send whatever piece of the combo that you don't have. If you need to send Giant Rex, if you need to send one of the Thunder Dragons, you can do that. Or if you need to send Overtext to get your play started, period, you can do that. 3 Allure. This card was pretty good for the most part. I almost want to cut it to 2. There were a lot of times where I had to banish like an Overtext or something like that, and I didn't draw into the stuff I needed. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad card, but it didn't bring me as much value as I was hoping for. It really is just there to interact with Dark and Roar. So I mean, good card, but maybe I'll cut it for something. As of now, it's still really good. Double Evolution Pill 3, this is the must-have. 1 Monster Reborn for the times where you have to link your Dark away, but you have no way of getting into another Thunder Dragon to use its effect. Sometimes you have to use Hawk's effect first to get your Dark, and then when you link your Dark away, you have, like, you'll get your blue or you'll get your Thunder Dragon fusion, but you won't have a way to get a Thunder Dragon on board so that you can contact fuse it. And Monster Reborn really facilitates that. And then only 1 Thunder Dragon fusion. If you're going for this, you have to be going for game. It's really unsafe. I guess you could play 2, but I don't really think it's necessary in this version of the deck because Dinos can kind of do the same job as Titan. Titan's like spot removal, but so is Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Especially in the mirror match, it's really good. So I just don't think this card is as necessary in Thunder Dino. And the rest is all defensive cards. The responsive defense stuff, the 3 Ash, 2 Impermanence. This is really good against the mirror match. However, at times it can push through this. Like this version of the deck can push through Ash, kind of. Ash really hurts this deck. Hand traps really hurt this deck, actually, because even if you, like, Overwrap is probably the wrong move to make or the wrong move to stop, but sometimes if you stop at the Overraptor, that's enough, and that's a really big issue with the deck that I have at the moment. But this just covers the most ground, hits the mirror match pretty well. You just hit the dark with the blue. And then the true mirror match, if you're facing Thunder King Diamonds, you can just stop the pill. This is for, obviously, the mirror match because Colossus really hurts. So we're just trying to stop the Colossus. But if they make 2, I mean, tough shit. I can't really get over that well, except with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And then 2 Call by the Grave because, like I said, Ash really hurts this deck. Or any hand trap that isn't infinite impermanence, this obviously can stop it. Well, besides Gamma. And you really need your plays to go through, as every deck does. But with this, if they stop the Overraptor, if they stop the pill and you didn't banish like a Roar or a Dark, then you're in a lot of trouble. That is the main deck. Off to the extra, this fucking expensive extra deck because of these goddamn cards. 3 Colossus. This is so good. Mistake on Wheels. It has a built-in protection effect and all of the monsters plus when they're banished. So this card is absolutely amazing. It's everything you want in a card. Protection and aggro. Titan, because, well, we're only playing 1 because we don't, you should only be going for this for game. And it's a level 10, which has cool interactions, as you'll see later on. It's not really like too much of a secret tech. But we're playing Reproticus for the links. Summon Sorceress. You go for Reproticus, Giant Rex, make Summon Sorceress, and then you'll see where it goes at the end of the combo. Pretty sure, I don't know if this is known, but if like the combo is known, but a friend showed me the combo and pretty exciting. Lamphorhynchus is for the times where you're not making Summon Sorceress. You can still go for like double Colossus and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, but that's if you open Broken. But the Summon Sorceress really facilitates that. But if you're going Lamphorhynchus double Colossus, it's probably because you open less than ideal, but it still means you open up pretty well. And spot removal stuff, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, pretty standard. The Firewall Dragon is there because of the FTK. So I went to a regionals with this deck this past weekend, and that's what I was most afraid of was the FTK. Sky Striker, I understand, like I was really afraid of that deck too. I know people say like it should be pretty easy because of Colossus. Yeah, well Hayate is really freaking good. And that is actually like I only faced Sky Strikers once in the tournament last weekend, but it double Colossus and Overtex, even that was not enough to stop Sky Strikers. They just had the outs. Widowmaker and Mind Control. Jesus, so good, so good. But I was playing this to stop that matchup. Triple Burst Dragon because everyone knows Ray is the most annoying card to deal with, and even if you get rid of one of their link monsters, Ray's gonna come back and then just bring another link monster out. Add probably summon Kagari adds stuff back. It's just very frustrating, and Triple Burst Dragon really mitigates that issue. And Borolo Dragon, this is kind of personal preference. You can make Boral Sword here instead to like really push for game, but because I'm playing this variant, I didn't think Boral Sword was as necessary. I just wanted to have like something that could get over problem cards. Boral Sword kind of does that, but this I think handles it in a much more effective way, and you can't target it. So Sky Strikers have a lot of trouble with Borreload. With their not Sky Strikers. It's targeted by monster effects. Essentially what I'm saying is like targeting effects don't really work, so like Titan. I don't know why I said Sky Strikers because they're all the spells that target. Anyways, so we're going to the Xyz, Dolka, Lagia. These don't get made a lot, but I make them when I'm in like not the greatest situations. What I like about Dinos is if you can only make 1 Colossus in Thunder Dragons, that's not enough. They're going to get rid of that. So if you can make like in this version, you can make this and Coatlas, and that can sometimes be enough to get you to a next turn to allow you to get into your Colossus plays, but it's just there for the extra stuff. You're not always making them. You're really trying to go for the double Colossus, Coatlas, or double Colossus, OCT. You got options. And then last but not least, this is a cool, awesome card, Gustav Max. That a special person was trying to tell me to cut this card, but I disagree wholeheartedly because it won me a couple games at the regional, and 2, it is really good in time. not as good in time. Even if you're not in time, you can kind of push for game with this. If you make like Titan, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and like Lamphorinicus, you can sometimes be close enough to push for game, but not have enough, and then just overlay for Gustav Max, and that is enough. That is the perfect card to end the game. So that is why I play this, and I think it's absolutely amazing. But that's the deck profile, y'all. This is not a budget-friendly deck by any means, because Colossus is a fucking arm and a leg, let me tell you what. But, Jesus, this deck is pretty fun. I'm very much so enjoying it, but I don't know if this is like the best version of Thunder Dinos, or Thunder Dragon. I just think it has cool, like, meta. It was a cool meta call because I thought Thunder Dragon was going to be much more represented, but Sky Striker is still, like, really good. Goki's still really good. The FTK is probably the best deck. I don't know. Someone tell me what you think down in the comment section if you think the FTK is the best deck or what you think the best deck is. But I faced so many, so I guess this wasn't supposed to be a regional report, but I guess it's turning into one. So like I was X3 drop, and then I faced a lot of weird decks. Like round 1, I went against Cubics. Round 2 was Sky Striker. Round 3 was no. Round 2 was Metaphys. Shout out to Philip. Metaphys, it was nuts. He got up to like 18,500 light points. I still ended up winning that match, but man, Metaphys, Jesus Christ, soul absorption is annoying. And anyways, so that was round 2. Round 3 was Sky Striker. Round 4 was Magical Musketeer, and then round 5. Round 4 was Draco, round 5 was Magical Musketeer. And that was the profile that I posted up on Monday. That was nuts. I didn't even get to play at all game 1. He opened the absolute nut. Judgment, Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment, Ash, a Kid Brave, and essentially the Effect Veiler. He just opened the nuts, and I was not allowed to play. Cool deck. Shout out to him. Shout out to Zach, by the way. Yeah, sorry I didn't mean to turn this into a regional report, but figured I would give you some of like the testing experience that I've had with this deck, and the regional is probably the best testing experience you can have with a competitive deck. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below, y'all, and this is Austin Plus 3 TCG, signing out. Alright, so here's that combo I was talking about. This is going to end in a cool board of double Colossus and Coatlis. So yeah, we're just going to take this combo away. You're going to need 3 cards here. You pretty much just need a way to get into Giant Rex, a Thunder Dragon, and a way to send Coatlis. You're ignoring the cards here, you just need to look at the rolls. This gets you into Coatlis, this gets you into more of your Thunder Dragons, this gets you into Giant Rex, this for vice versa, and this for Giant Rex, this gets you into your Thunder Dragons. So essentially you just need 3 parts of this combo. Giant Rex, a way to get to Coatlis, and a way to get to your Thunder Dragons. So, let's take it away. We're going to summon our Oviraptor, effect to send Coatlis, effect to Coatlis to add the pill. From here, we're just going to go ahead and activate the pill, banishing these 2 cards to summon out our Coatlis. Effect of Roar is going to summon this guy. Then we're going to link these away. For a Reproticus, effect of Dark is going to go off to add Big Bird. Then we're going to activate Gold Sark, send Giant Rex to the Banish Zone, effect. So now we have 2 dinos. Summon Sorceress. Then you're going to activate Big Bird's effect. Special summon the banished one, whichever one that is. Likely it's going to be Roar. Effect, summon Sorceress. Target that to summon out another Thunder Dragon. I don't think it necessarily matters, but I think it might be good to do the Roar. I don't know, after turn 1, opening Roar is good, but I think it is more important to have it engraved so that it's live for your Colossus plays. And then since you already activated 1 in hand, we're just going to take both of those and make it into a double Colossus, y'all. So that's the combo. It's kind of difficult for them to get over. However, Like I said in the video, this is not unbreakable by any means. Just bait the Koalas out, and then use two Widowmaker, and you can effectively stop this combo. Still really cool deck, still really cool combo, and I look forward to testing this deck out more, y'all.